Many thanks for the invitation to join this session on this extremely important topic that has taken a lot of our time recently. And coming over here, I was trying to think how best to explain our changing attitude to crypto over the years. And if you think of crypto as having developed in a set of phases or cycles, so if you look back at the beginning, back famously in 2008 and 2009, it was set up. Okay, then you had a first, as I see it, this is my own sort of informal history, a first sort of wave or boom around the time Litecoin was established in 2011. They built up a few assets. Then you had another sort of crypto period in 2013, 2015, at the time Ethereum was founded, but also at the time that people discovered that crypto was very good for sanctions busting and very good for money laundering. That was a period that sort of drew to a lot of people's attention. But at that point, it wasn't particularly impacting, frankly, on securities markets. But the next wave of crypto, which happened at the time of the ICO craze around 2017, 2018, the initial coin offering phase, that brought them into close relationship with securities markets. At that time, in effect, crypto was used to establish a sort of shadow primary market for venture capital, if you give it a maybe too pompous a title for what was going on. We produced a report in 2020 on crypto platforms. We produced a report on retail investors, and we produced a report on stablecoin. And then we went on to produce a report, which frankly took some time to do because it is complicated what's happening in this space. We did a report on DeFi. And pulling all that information together, we moved into a new phase of work, because it's at that point in time that IOSCO decided that we need to produce recommendations for how crypto should be regulated. And the first step in that was our work with CPMI to produce recommendations in relation to stablecoins, and that came out in July 2022. And at the same time, we produced a roadmap promising to deliver global recommendations in relation to how crypto should be regulated when it comes to securities market, and we promised to deliver that by the end of 2023 in two sections. One to deal with crypto and crypto trading platforms, and the second to deal with DeFi. So we have just published in May this year our recommendations as to how crypto should be regulated insofar as it's involved in securities markets. And we will complete that consultation before the end of the year. And we will also have published a separate document on the particular issues of DeFi, and we hope to have completed that by the end of the year as well. So by the time you get to the end of 2023, we believe that we will have global standards in place recommending how crypto should be regulated insofar as they are a securities regulatory challenge. And then we will move on to the same sort of issues that Belen has, which are about monitoring and implementation, and how we get from a situation where we have global standards to one where we have countries around the world conforming to those standards. And that's a big challenge, because not only back in 2018 at the time of ICO, but consistently since then, jurisdictions have taken initiatives. And as we look around our members, frankly, it's quite a patchwork at this point in time where jurisdictions have got to.